Hi guys, it's Debbie from What's Mama Cooking For Us, and this is kind of like the part 2 to the video I did on how I meal prep and prep everything up for the week. I don't actually make up individual meals. I just put this all together to be ready to prepare meals, make your life easier. So let me just show you. I just pulled everything out of my fridge because I'm cleaning it out because I'm trying to make room. But let me just show you. I do up some hard-boiled eggs. Boil them, keep them in a container, and they last good. I peel them, that way I don't have to peel them, during the week. I got those red potatoes, the beets, you can't really see them in there, and those sweet potatoes. Now, I took all 3 of those vegetables, put them on a pan, put them in the oven and baked them. That's it, and then I just put them in containers. And then here are my white beans. I soaked overnight in the same jar, and then I cooked them the next day. This is the Mexican rice that I made. Go check that video out. This is sauerkraut, fermented sauerkraut, which I love, and it's better for you, healthier. And to know if it's fermented, it'll say there's no vinegar in it. And it's usually in the refrigerator section, but I'm not always positive that's the only place you can get it. But that's where I get mine, not the pantry area. And this is my tea I'm drinking. It's hot today in New York. These are the green beans I did up, and I'm probably only going to use 1 bag of these, so I'm going to stick the other bag in the freezer. Here's my avocado. I'm trying to save the last bit of it with a little lemon in there. Here's my strawberries that I washed and prepped. Blueberries, can you see them? Grapes, the lemons, my ginger, my limes, and my little lime lemon container that I just love. And this is my so-called salad basket that I keep all the stuff in to pull out to make a salad that I was telling you guys about. And it's like full of everything. It's so full, it's over full. So I really never get the top on it, but it has carrots, green onions, peppers, onions, everything chopped up in there that I'm using. And I just pull that out. Here's my parsley. I haven't did that romaine yet because I still have some in this basket. My spinach. This is some bok choy that I'm going to make a recipe. It's the cabbage. And then I still have my other celery and carrots that I just are keeping in those containers because they're, I've already got some. Like I've got carrots in here and celery in there that I pull out. If I want to make a salad, I just pull this whole container out. And that way there's onions, there's hot peppers, there's all kinds of things in there. Like these I just stuck in there, but I'll probably put them in a little baggie or the little thing right in here. Hey guys, I know I probably ran through all this stuff really fast, but you got to watch the first video so you can see some of the things I do and how I store things. And I'm just enjoying a glass of hibiscus tea. You guys are looking for something nice and refreshing. That's not a soda. But it's tea. It's a hibiscus tea. It's delicious. And you can add sugar if you want. I don't, but you can add sugar if you want. And give that a try. I make my own granola as well. I have a video. You guys can make my granola. It's really good. It's all healthy. There's no fats and fillers and all the stuff that you buy in the store. You look on the back. Those things are full of crazy stuff that doesn't need to be in there. And we think, ooh, granola's healthy. But not if you look at the packages. So I'm going to do a series on that about labels and reading labels and packaging to kind of help you guys and how I've learned and what to do, what not to do when it comes to that. But yeah, so I have all this together. And this week I was getting really tired. So, because I had a lot going on, so I didn't get to my bok choy. So I just said, I'll just do this bok choy when I do the video. So I'll show how to cook it, prep it, and have that already in the video. But normally, if I had a head of cabbage, if I have the extra time and I feel like I'll chop that all up if I'm making it for a recipe. That way it's all ready. And then this way, if you need some peppers, you just pull out this. There's peppers, cucumbers, onions. There's zucchini in there, and it puts you up. You're all set up to. Oh, I'll just go out there and whip this up. Oh, I'll just go out and whip that up. Because I have a lot of medical problems. I'm going to do some videos on that as well. and talk about how the challenges that I have. Sometimes I don't feel like eating. Sometimes I have to eat just because I'm a diabetic, so I have to eat. Sometimes I don't feel like cooking, but I have to eat, and I have to eat healthy, and I don't want to just have junk food and cereal and sandwiches, because that's what I usually eat when I'm not on track, because it's so much easier. And so I have a lot of medical problems with my back, my legs, neuropathy, just a lot of different things going on in my lungs. And sometimes I'm out of breath like right now. But this way, if it's all ready, it's easier for me to just come out here instead of saying, oh my God, I have to peel all those, I have to cut up all that, then I got to cook it, then I got to do all the dishes. But this way, if you have this all set up like this, you can come out, grab a potato, maybe have an egg with your salad, throw some beans in your salad, throw fresh fruit in your salads are good too. I love salads. I have a ton of salad videos. I have a salad playlist if you guys want to check that out. Put hot peppers in your food. They help make things taste better. I'm kind of a bland kind of person when it comes to a lot of foods. I'm salt and pepper kind of girl. Hot pepper flakes, my parsley, and garlic and onion powder, garlic powder. And I know some people like to use a lot more seasonings in their foods and stuff, but seasonings are really good for you. Use a lot of seasonings. For certain recipes, I go way overboard and I like to load it up. But on a regular daily basis, I'm kind of a plain Jane, like these beets. I do have a recipe where I put oil and vinegar and make like an Italian style. You guys can go check that out. But on an everyday basis, I just chop them up and eat them plain like that. My sweet potatoes, same thing. Chop them up plain. And but I do like to put some hot peppers and a little bit of kick into my foods and stuff. But all this stuff is healthy for you. Eating clean, eat healthy. If you're a diabetic, because I'm hoping to help the diabetics, eating all these good vegetables added into, if you're having some potatoes or some rice. This way, if you add vegetables into everything, it helps keep your sugar levels balanced, and you're getting a wide variety and all the nutrients you need. And I have like a million things that I want to put into these videos, but I don't want to overload you guys with all that stuff. But yeah, this is what I want you to do. And then later today, I'm going to take the celery that I just pulled out. This is last week's celery. Look how good it's doing. Actually, it's 2 weeks ago celery. And I keep some water in it, and it's looking rough and it's looking sad. But I'm going to cut all the bad parts off the bottom, soak it in ice cold water, and it comes right back to life. And if it's still not looking too good, if you cut off the bad parts, and then you can ditch it. But if it's just looking a little underloved, just give it some TLC and put it in ice water. Keep it in your fridge in water, or you can even chop it all up, stick it in your freezer. Don't throw it away. Put it in your freezer. You can freeze a lot of these fruits, a lot of these vegetables. I'm going to do videos on what you can freeze, what you can't freeze. But I do have a playlist of prepping ain't easy, so you guys can see what you can prep up in advance, how to do it, and how to keep it in your freezers. Yeah, so I was going to say something about that celery. Oh, chop that celery up, because, I always get ahead of myself. Chop that celery up, put it in the freezer so it's all ready. Throw it in a soup. Throw it in whatever, recipe that calls for, it's not going to be fresh like you would put in your salad, but it's great for cooking. Same with onions, same with garlic. You can freeze your ginger. You can freeze your citrus. You can freeze all your fruits. You can even freeze potatoes. You can freeze everything. And then in the other video, I said you can freeze your green onions and your parsley, but I would chop them all up first, just like you would put it in the recipe. You're going to sprinkle some in or chop them all up. However it's going to go into a recipe, like a sauce or whatever you're going to put it in. Chop it up into those sizes. That's how I do it. Same with the onions. I chop them up to that size. If my peppers start to go bad, I'll do the same thing. Chop them up. If they start to go bad, not start to go bad. Why do I keep saying that? Before they start to go bad, throw them in the freezer too. That's in that Prepping Ain't Easy video, and I do a thing where I put peppers, onions, garlic, and in a bag, and then I pull that out, and that's like everything you need for like a little recipe, to start a recipe. But yeah, so in my videos, keep watching. I'll put little tips, little ideas, things to help you guys out. I'm also going to be putting some things in there about diabetic stuff. And I hope my regulars that, don't feel like I'm trying to tell you how to eat or the serving sizes. This is only for my diabetic friends and family who need help learning how to count their carbs or watch what they're eating, and etc., etc. And if you guys see one of these things, definitely get it. I was telling you guys in one of the videos, if you watched it, you keep your lemon right in there. It's collapsible, so it collapses down. Let's make that up to that size so it fits easy somewhere. And this is a cutting board, so you can just put your lemon on there and you cut it. So you guys give that a try. And yeah, so I'm going to come back on and show you guys how I cut up some more of the vegetables to make things even easier. But you can do that in the middle of the week or towards the end of the week, because sometimes you get busy. So yeah. So be blessed, guys, and make sure you stay tuned for the next part. It's kind of going to be like 3 parts. One's already up. Go watch that. And there's one about the containers, too, so that's kind of part of this, too. This is 2, and then 3 will be coming. Okay, see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Be blessed.